You probably read where Jesus talks about storing up your treasure, and don't store up your treasures here on the earth where things decay, people break in and steal, and moths come and eat it. Basically, it just withers and falls away, and at one point or another, it's going to fade away. It's not going to exist any longer. And Christ is saying, store up for yourself treasures in heaven, when none of these things are true, where decay is no longer. He's talking about in the kingdom that he's bringing. Are you storing up treasure in the kingdom? And what is the type of treasure that we are storing? I guess that's a couple of things. It seems to me that the Bible talks about that there is a refining fire in which your works will be judged, and the ones that remain and don't get burnt away, that those will be counted. So it seems to me that that's some of the treasure, but the greatest treasure that we can be storing up is relationships. And we see that in the parable that Christ talks about when he is complimenting the wise, the steward, the crafty steward, not on the fact that he manipulates the finances in a deceptive way, but rather the fact that he uses worldly riches, knowing that those don't last forever, to form relationships with people forever. And so my question is, are you using the earthly treasures that God has given you to store up for yourself here with things that are eventually all just going to fade away? Or are you using the treasures, the earthly gift, the earthly wisdom, in order to store up relationships and to win over souls, to have a place within heavenly abodes, to have eternal relationships? And I think that's what Jesus is really saying in that passage. And I hope that we're all doing that. And if we don't, that we should really shift our mindset toward that. And we should take it seriously when it says, seek ye first the kingdom of God, and the rest shall be added to you. That doesn't always mean earthly treasure. Sometimes you receive those, but a lot of times we're promised quite the opposite. So we shouldn't get it confused between earthly treasure and heavenly treasure. And I hope this video brings some clarity to the subject. God bless.